There, we got some weather coming into town, Mary Alice.
Yes, we absolutely do. And just in time for the holiday, and those of us that are heading out on the road, going to be a little bit of a challenge for some folks, depending on where you're going, right?
Oh, absolutely, including myself, traveling on Thanksgiving and kind of timing out my route so that I don't have to contend with much in the way of lake effect snow. And of course, it's going to be that drop in temperature, the return of colder air that's going to fire up that lake effect machine the next couple of days. Very much unseasonably warm. The average high is only about 43 now. Again, we're talking 50s the next couple of days and some occasional rain showers. But then look at the change. By Thanksgiving Thursday, we're in the 30s. Again, nothing crazy cold here. We'll still have temperatures above freezing for Buffalo, even through the end of the week and the weekend, but plenty cold enough to fire up that lake effect machine. So let's go to it here with Future Look. Tonight, the only thing we're going to notice is thickening clouds. We've pretty much have already seen the overnight low for tonight as temperatures will be climbing by the time you head out tomorrow morning. In fact, at 7 a.m., we're already up around 41 degrees in Buffalo, 41 in Lockport, already 45 in Dunkirk. No issues for the morning drive. It's going to be roughly around lunchtime. That's when rain showers will be spreading in initially across the southern tier and then all of western New York throughout the afternoon. The evening commute will be a damp one. The rain, nothing terribly heavy, so very manageable here, but mild and damp here for the second half of your Tuesday. The widespread rain quickly moves out heading into your Tuesday night. And as far as precipitation goes on Wednesday, for much of the day, just a few widely scattered showers. There's going to be some good chunks of Wednesday that will be dry. And if you do have any travel plans on Wednesday, I think the first half of the day, that's actually going to be a pretty good window there. As we get into the afternoon, we have a cold front that's going to swing in, and it's with the arrival of this cold front, you can really see those wind barbs now begin to pick up. Now we're tracking gusty winds that could gust potentially 45 to even near 50 miles per hour. We'll still have some scattered rain showers around, but look at the temperature again, still in the 50s here Wednesday early afternoon. By Wednesday evening, though, we're down into the low 40s. This is by 6 p.m., which means, again, when temperatures are that far above freezing, no real travel issues in and around Buffalo through that evening commute, and it really won't be until late evening and into the middle of the overnight. That's when it gets cold enough. Now we're tracking some pretty good lake effect snow. I know Wednesday night's a big night for going out, so just be aware of that. And it is going to be Wednesday overnight where we're going to see some of that lake effect snow, including in and around Buffalo, even some of the north towns, Grand Island, up towards the southern portion of Niagara County. We're going to get a brief visit there. Again, late Wednesday evening, Wednesday overnight. Now by Thanksgiving morning, that band's going to quickly begin to push to the south, and it will set up primarily into some of the deeper south towns, ski country, and a southern tier as we go through Thanksgiving Day itself. Here we are Thursday morning, 7 a.m. Notice in and around Buffalo, really not seeing much in the way of precipitation. Just cold and blustery. Can't rule out maybe a stray snow shower, but you can see most of it focused well to the south from coming off of Lake Erie and occasionally off of Lake Ontario. A few stray snow showers if you're watching up towards Olcott, stretching over towards portions of northern Orleans County. This is at 9 a.m. Turkey trot time. Temperatures, again, low 30s, wind chills probably closer to 20 degrees, so be prepared for those kind of temperatures. As far as precipitation goes, again, outside of maybe a stray snow shower, I think most of the lake effect will be out of the picture by then. And then we'll continue to track, again, areas of localized lake effect snow throughout the second half of Thursday, even into Friday, especially areas south and east of the lake. So for potential snow amounts, everyone's going to see some, but you can see those impacts certainly increase through the south towns. And again, it is that bullseye into ski country and the southern tier where we do expect those biggest numbers. In the meantime, tomorrow, just rain picking up into the afternoon as temperatures will climb into the upper 40s and low 50s. And then Wednesday, the cold front arrives into the afternoon with passing showers and those gusty winds. After picking up highs in the 50s, those winds are bringing in much colder air. We finish up heading into Wednesday evening with temperatures dropping into the 30s. That's the cold air that's going to fire up the lake effect machine during the overnight in and around Buffalo, and then quickly pushing through the south towns into the southern tier as we go through the day on Thanksgiving, and then looking a little quieter, especially for the start of the upcoming weekend. We'll continue to track this forecast the next couple of days.